and will be available for viewing after the conference. Live transcriptioning has been enabled, and you can turn it on or off by using the live transcript feature down below the closed captioning. You can change the view by clicking on the view button up at the upper right-hand corner of your screen, and we recommend the speaker view. At the close of the presentation, I will be putting an assessment survey in the chat box. I appreciate if you would fill that out after each session you attend today. I'm going to go ahead and pin the speaker so you guys can have that view. And take it away. It's all yours.
Okay, thank you so much. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my presentation on Empowering Futures Mentorship Insights for Academic Librarians. I'm Fatima Khulusi Raftar, and I serve as a research and instruction librarian at Texas A&M University Commerce. Today, I will be sharing insights into mentorship in academic librarianship and the role mentorship plays in our profession. Throughout this presentation, I'll draw upon my own experiences as a mentor for the Asian Pacific American Librarian Association, APALA, and newly hired librarians at Velma K. Waters Library. I've had the privilege of mentoring some library science students and newly hired librarians, and I will discuss the challenges and rewards that come with this role. Additionally, I'll share practical advice and strategies that I have found effective. I encourage you to think about your own experiences with mentorship, whether as a mentor or mentee. I hope you will feel comfortable sharing your insights and stories during our Q&A session. Let's embark on this journey together to understand how mentorship can empower futures in the world of academic libraries. Our session today is structured around 7 key objectives. First, we'll understand the essential role of mentorship in academic librarianship, focusing on its impact and significance. Second, we'll gain valuable insights from the experiences of mentors who have navigated this journey before us. Third, we learn practical advice that you can apply to your own mentorship practices. Next, we'll realize mentors can encourage mentees' professional development by providing guidance, resources, and support. Next, we will learn how to build a meaningful relationship between the mentee and mentor by establishing trust, open communication, and mutual respect. 6, we'll explore the personal growth opportunities that mentoring provides for mentors themselves. Lastly, we'll recognize the broader benefits that mentorship brings to the academic library community as a whole. By the end of this presentation, I hope you'll feel more equipped and inspired to engage in or enhance your mentorship activities. Let's start with the essential role of mentorship. One of the mentor's role is providing guidance and support. Mentors actually play a critical role in providing guidance and support to mentees. This involves helping them set realistic goals, navigating challenges, and offering advice based on experience. For example, a mentor usually does regular check-ins to discuss progress and any obstacles the mentee is facing, offering advice on how to overcome these challenges. The other role is helping in professional development. Mentors assist mentees in their professional growth by providing opportunities for skill enhancement and career advice. For example, a mentor offers practical advice on resume building, interview preparation, and job search strategies. Next role is building confidence in mentees. Confidence is crucial for mentees to take on new challenges and achieve their goals. Mentors help build this confidence by providing positive reinforcement and creating a supportive environment. For example, a mentor praises a mentee for their successful project presentation, highlighting specific strengths and areas where they excelled. And the last one here is enhancing the learning experience. Mentors enhance the learning experience by tailoring their approach to the mentee's needs and requirements, incorporating practical experiences and fostering a growth mindset. For example, a mentor encourages critical thinking by discussing case studies or hypothetical scenarios, helping the mentee develop problem-solving skills. Mentoring is definitely rewarding. However, it also presents several challenges. One of the primary challenges mentors face is managing their time effectively. Balancing mentorship responsibilities with other professional and personal obligations can be demanding. Mentors often have to juggle their mentoring responsibilities with their primary professional duties. And this balancing act requires careful prioritization and organizational skills. For instance, setting clear boundaries and expectations with mentees about availability and response times can help maintain a balance. Delegating certain professional tasks or collaborating with colleagues to share the mentoring load can also be effective strategies. Sorry for my background noise. And next challenge of being a mentor is emotional investment. Mentoring relationships can be emotionally demanding because mentors often become deeply invested in their mentees' success and well-being. This emotional investment can be draining. A mentor may feel personally affected by a mentee's struggles or setbacks, leading to emotional stress for mentor. Sometimes seeking support from peers or engaging in self-care practices may help mentors manage their emotional investment. And the other challenge is navigating diverse needs of mentees. Mentees come from diverse backgrounds and have different needs, requirements, goals, and learning styles. Navigating and addressing these diverse needs can be challenging for mentors. For example, a mentor may work with mentees who have varying levels of experience, requiring different approaches and strategies for each individual. Adapting mentorship techniques to suit the unique preferences and challenges of each mentee can be time-consuming and complex. But engaging in continuous learning about cultural competency and inclusive mentoring practices can help mentors better navigate diverse needs. Despite the challenges, mentorship offers numerous rewards. One of the most rewarding aspects of being a mentor is the personal satisfaction derived from helping others achieve their goals and succeed. This sense of fulfillment comes from knowing that you have made a positive impact on someone's life. For example, seeing a mentee reach a significant milestone, such as graduating or securing their first job, and knowing that the efforts have helped shape the future careers and lives of the mentors can bring immense pride and joy to a mentor. Mentorship can also contribute to the mentor's own professional development. It helps enhance leadership, communication, and coaching skills, which are valuable in any professional setting. For example, the mentors can develop stronger interpersonal and communication skills by interacting with mentees from diverse backgrounds, or gain experience in leadership and management by guiding and supporting mentees through various challenges. Mentoring provides opportunities to expand your professional network. Both mentors and mentees can introduce each other to new contacts and professional circles, leading to valuable connections. For example, attending networking events, conferences, and seminars with mentees, which can lead to meeting new professional and potential collaborators. Mentoring fosters a two-way exchange of knowledge and ideas. Mentors share their expertise and experience, while mentees bring fresh perspectives and new insights. For example, mentors can learn about the latest trends and technologies in the field from mentees who are currently studying or starting their careers, or gain insights into different cultural or generational perspectives that can enhance their own professional practice. Indeed, the mentoring relationship benefits both the mentor and the mentee. While mentees grow and develop, mentors also experience personal and professional growth through the practice. Here are some practical tips for effective mentorship. The first one is clear communication, establishing clear communication. Clear communication is the foundation of a successful mentoring relationship. It ensures that both the mentor and mentee understand each other's expectations, goals, and feedback. Mentors should use various communication tools, such as emails, video calls, and messaging apps to stay in touch and provide timely responses. Mentors should encourage open and honest dialogue where both parties feel comfortable expressing their thoughts and feelings. Next tip is building trust. Trust is essential for a productive mentoring relationship. It creates a safe environment where the mentee feels supported and confident in sharing their challenges and successes. Mentors should show empathy and understanding, which helps in forming a strong, trusting bond with the mentee. And try to keep all conversations confidential to build a sense of security and respect. The other tip is setting realistic goals. Setting realistic and achievable goals helps mentees stay motivated and focused. It also provides a clear roadmap for the mentoring journey. Mentors should collaborate with the mentee to set short-term and long-term goals that align with their aspirations and capabilities. They should break down larger goals into manageable steps to make progress more attainable and less overwhelming for mentees. And regularly review and adjust goals based on the mentee's progress and challenging circumstances. Providing constructive feedback is another practical advice here. Constructive feedback is crucial for the mentee's growth and improvement. It involves offering specific, actionable advice that helps the mentee develop their skills and confidence. Mentors should use the sandwich method. What does it mean? It means start with positive feedback, address areas for improvement, and end with encouraging remarks. Mentors should focus on specific behaviors or outcomes rather than personal attributes to keep feedback objective and actionable. And they should encourage mentees to ask questions and seek clarification to ensure they understand and can act on the feedback. Encouraging independence is another practical advice here. Encouraging independence helps mentees become self-reliant and confident in their abilities. It involves gradually giving them more responsibility and autonomy in their tasks and decisions. Mentors should assign tasks or projects that challenge the mentee to apply their skills and knowledge independently, and encourage the mentee to take initiative in setting agendas for the meetings or seeking out resources and opportunities. And they should provide support and guidance when needed, but allowing the mentee to make their own decisions and learn from their experiences. Okay, everyone, now it's time for break. Let's have a quick recess and let's take a break and participate in a poll. Do you agree? So I want you be energetic, and if you would like participate in this kind of poll, the link is on the screen and there is a code, and if you would like, there is a QR code, and I believe that the link is in the chat box right now. And
Yes.
please feel free, thank you so much. Please feel free to let me share my screen. Please feel free. Oh, already there are some. Okay, thank you so much. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, have you ever had a mentor in your professional journey? Yes, yes, yes. Three, no. Doesn't matter. Okay, if you're ready, we can go to the, okay, let's wait some seconds and see if we have more responses. Okay, I'm going to take advantage of your responses, of the results, to motivate you to share your, experiences at the end of the session in Q&A. So be careful. I'm just kidding. Okay, 11. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, I'm very happy because we're going to have a lot of experiences in our Q&A. Okay, let's go to the next one. Next question. Oops, I think I missed one of the questions, but doesn't matter. I will go back to that. What is the most interesting piece of advice a mentor has ever given you, and how did it turn out? Oops. I don't see any responses. Are you thinking about that? Oh, one. Okay. Learning never stops. Awesome. This comment helped me realize no matter what age I am, I can always better my knowledge base. Awesome. Learn how to say no to things. Awesome. It is easier. I need to learn that. It is easier and then done, but I have learned over the years and it has been helpful. Awesome. Try some challenges that are different and new. Reflect on lessons learned, and how did you grow from those experiences? I like that. I need to talk about these more in our Q&A session. It has been a very long time, but what I remember is the feeling of support that I received and how valuable it was to have someone I could talk to without being afraid of the result. Awesome. I like that. I was told to always overestimate how much time a project will take by about 10% when I talk to my boss. So I always look. Okay, awesome. I like that. Please participate. Yes, just keep breathing. Oh, I like that. This helps with frustrating and stubborn. I like that. Yes, agree. Don't respond so quickly. Awesome. Take some time and ponder a response respectfully. I believe in. Yes, I like that. I'm ready. Please. Any more? You still have time. Okay. So it is there. You may add yours later. So, thank you. Thank you so much for participating in the poll. I'm going to go back to the slides. Hopefully it lets me do that. Oh my gosh. Okay, good. It didn't work. Okay, good. So, okay. One of the most important tasks for mentors is fostering mentees' professional development. Mentors should identify opportunities for mentees' growth. Actually, mentors help mentees identify areas where they can grow professionally and personally. This includes recognizing gaps in skills, knowledge, or experience and suggesting ways to address them. For example, a mentor notices that a mentee, for example, lacks public speaking skills and encourages them to join a public speaking workshop to build their confidence and skills. Mentors should encourage mentees to continue education. Mentors emphasize the importance of lifelong learning and encourage mentees to seek further education and training to stay current in their field. A mentor advises, for example, a mentor advises a mentee to enroll in an advanced course or, for example, degree program to gain deeper expertise in their area of interest. Mentors should support mentees' networking efforts. Networking is crucial for career growth, and mentors can help mentees expand their professional networks by introducing them to key contacts and encouraging them to attend professional events. For example, a mentor provides tips on effective networking strategies, such as how to start conversations, follow up with contacts, and maintain professional relationships. Mentors should also provide access to resources. It means mentors should introduce mentees to valuable resources that can aid their development, including books, articles, ebooks, tools, software, and databases, and more that can help the mentee improve their skills and knowledge. Now let's know how mentors can build meaningful relationships. Mentors should be approachable and empathetic. Being approachable and empathetic creates a welcoming environment when mentees feel comfortable seeking advice and sharing their challenges. It provides active listening and understanding their perspectives. Mentors should maintain regular contact. Regular contact is essential for a productive mentoring relationship. It ensures that both mentor and mentee stay engaged, aligned on goals, and able to address any issues promptly. Mentor and mentee should celebrate successes together. Celebrating successes, both big and small, doesn't matter, helps to motivate and encourage mentees. It shows that their efforts are recognized and appreciated, fostering a positive and supporting mentoring environment. Mentors should be a role model. As a mentor, being a role model involves demonstrating the behaviors, attitudes, and values you want to instill in your mentee. This includes professionalism, integrity, and a commitment to continuous learning. Mentors should seek personal growth in mentoring as well. As a mentor, you should reflect on your mentorship journey. It involves looking back at your experiences as a mentor to understand what has worked well and what can be improved. This self-reflection helps the personal growth and enhances your mentoring skills. You should seek feedback from mentees. It is crucial for understanding their needs and improving your mentoring approach. It helps to create a more effective and supportive mentoring relationship. You should engage in self-improvement activities. It involves continuously seeking ways to enhance your skills and knowledge as a mentor. This commitment to personal growth ensures that you as a mentor can provide the best possible guidance to your mentees. You should take on leadership roles. It helps mentors to further develop their leadership skills and set an example for their mentees. Leadership roles also provide opportunities to influence and contribute to the growth of the organization or community. In addition, mentorship has some broader benefits, including establishing positive impact on the library community. Mentors can contribute to creating a positive impact on the library community by actively engaging in initiatives that support the community's growth and development. This involves sharing knowledge, fostering collaboration, and encouraging innovation. Next benefit is promoting a culture of learning in the library. Mentors play a crucial role in fostering a culture of continuous learning within the library. This involves encouraging both staff and patrons to engage in lifelong learning and professional development. The other benefit is enhancing institutional reputation. Mentors contribute to enhancing the reputation of the library by maintaining high standards of service, innovation, and professional excellence. This positive image attracts more patrons and can lead to increased support and funding. And the last benefit mentioned here is creating a supportive network. Building a supportive network within the library community helps create an environment where individuals feel valued, connected, and motivated to collaborate. This network can provide mutual support, share resources, and foster a sense of belonging. Let's recap the key points we've discussed today. We explored the essential role of mentorship in academic librarianship and the experiences and challenges faced by mentors. We highlighted the challenges and rewards of being mentors, provided practical advice for effective mentorship, and discussed how to foster professional development and build meaningful relationships. We also examined the personal growth opportunities for mentors and the broader benefits of mentorship for the library community. Mentorship is a powerful tool for professional and personal growth. It not only benefits individuals, but also enhances the entire academic library community. I encourage you, all of you, to engage in mentorship, whether as mentors or mentees, and to support mentorship initiatives within your institutions. Now, let's move on to the Q&A session and open the floor for your experiences and discussions. But before we move on to the Q&A session, I would like to share my own mentorship experience with you, if you would like. I've been a mentor, as I said in the beginning of the session presentation, I've been a mentor for the Asian Pacific American Librarians Association, APALA, for 2 years officially. Additionally, I served as a mentor for newly hired librarian, as one of the mentors actually, for newly hired librarians at Velma K. Waters Library. Currently, I have 2 mentees. One of them is a library science student and a part-time staff member at a public library in other states. Over the past 2 years, I've noticed that my mentee has built up trust on me because I noticed that she often shares both work-related and personal matters with me and asks for my advice, thoughts, ideas, comments. I have worked hard, actually, to establish a friendly and supportive communication environment to help her professional growth. And she regularly seeks my thoughts, as I said, and feedback on her school and library career projects. And I have assisted her currently in reviewing her resume for library job applications. My other mentee is a new librarian at an academic institution in Canada. In our meetings, we usually discuss current trends, challenges, and opportunities in academic libraries, as well as the differences between academic libraries in the US and Canada. She's actively seeking another librarian position right now. And again, like my other mentee, we work together on her CV. Our conversations also cover topics such as conferences, seminars, and scholarly communications, making it a mutual professional development experience. In addition, at my workplace at Waters Library, Wilma K. Waters Library, we have a formal mentorship program where newly hired librarians are paired with experienced librarians. This program helps new librarians become familiar with the library resources, services, policies, tools, and more, effectively training and preparing them for their new roles. My experiences as a mentor have been incredibly rewarding. They have reinforced my belief in the power of mentorship to foster growth and development in the field of academic librarianship. Mentorship not only supports my mentees' professional journey, but also enriches my perspective and skills. Okay, now the floor is yours. So I'm gonna I'd like you just share your, if you would like, share your experiences, if you have any questions, and tell us about your, stories, everything. So we are ready to listen. So I put some prompts here. For example, do you currently, these are the same questions like the polls. Do you currently serve as a mentor? Have you had a mentor in your professional journey? Talk about challenges and rewards. What do you see as the biggest challenge? Or do you agree with my ideas during the presentation about the challenges, about the rewards? And please talk or put in the chat box. You may unmute yourself and talk if you would like.
Marcella had her hand up, and now
Okay.
Jared's got his hand up.
We are ready. Yes.
Okay, good morning, everybody. I'm gonna try to make this a quick story. So when I was in library school, I was doing a lot of my classes online. And one day I went to my professor and said, I really wanted to find out where were the other librarians that looked like me. I went to Ooey Pooey in Indiana University, Purdue University in Indianapolis. So when I went there, I can only count maybe 3 librarians that looked like me that was on campus. So my mentor or my instructor pointed me to the BCALA, never heard of the Black Caucus American Library Association. So long story short, I got in touch with them and I was paired with one of the, I was paired with Julius Jefferson, who was a former ALA president. And to this day, he is still my mentor. So just having that one-time experience, like you said, enriched me on what mentorship is, how you can give back to someone else who's, imparted wisdom and things like that to me as a professional. So I just wanted to share that.
Awesome. So I think you had the right mentor at the beginning.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. And would you like to share with us any advice, anything, any kind of highlighted ones you took from that mentorship journey? And
it's I mean, to this day, I love him. I love the man. He's been awesome. But I think when you talked about the trust, one of the things that Julius imparted to me was he trusted me enough to the first time we met, we've had conversations when I was in school, so probably maybe 6 months before I went to my first Black Caucus convention, and he asked me to sit on a panel just to see what the experience was. So just having that relationship, having that kind of, so I don't know if that's, it's just the building of the trust, and he trusted me to do something like this in my first time. So it's I don't know, like I said, it was a wonderful experience. It still is a wonderful experience, and I still to this day call the man and things like this, and throw in different advices, ask him to do certain things. So it's a wonderful relationship once you find it.
Okay, I'm
Thank
glad
you.
you had a positive experience. Thank you for sharing, Marcella.
Thank you, Marcella. Jared?
Yeah. Hey, Fatima, thank you for the presentation.
You're welcome.
Yeah, I've had a good amount of experiences with mentorship. As long as I can remember seeking mentorship. First of all, I remember back in college when I was a few years into architecture, and I was like, you know what, I just don't think this is right. And I had in my fraternity, I had a brother who I spoke with, and he mentored me in kind of figuring out what I wanted to do. When I was in Florida, I was a member of a Library Leadership Institute, and they have a mentorship program there. And I still occasionally will check in with my mentor, and this is from 15, 20 years ago. And and it's funny because back then I was becoming a business librarian, and he was responsible for facilities and renovations and things that now I'm doing. And so it's just so valuable to find people who look like what you want your career to be like in the future, right?
Yeah.
And then I started becoming a mentor to new business librarians through ALA, and then at A&M, when we were faculty and tenure, we had a whole committee on mentorship, and I was part of that group that was tasked to find the mentors. And that kind of brings me to a question that I wanted to ask you and maybe the rest of the people on this call is, for you being a mentor to newly hired librarians, is that a formal kind of process, or have you just kind of volunteered to do that? And does anyone have experience with some kind of a formal mentorship program where you work, and what does that look like? And what are some of the successes or challenges maybe that involve?
I can start to answer this question, but actually the director of the research and instruction that the library that I'm working is here. So if she would like to explain more, but I don't know what do you mean by official, but actually we have a kind of a program. Yes, Sarah Norton is here. Thank you, Sarah, for joining us. Okay.
Thanks for putting me on the spot.
Yeah, I'm gonna explain a little bit, and if you would like to add something more, and just please do that. So actually, yes, I'm talking generally, we are asked by the director to mentor the new librarian, and the director I think selects the librarian based on the experiences, and we have a kind list of training items, and they are time bound, and the dates designated to each activity, each training. And usually so far we've had a month for making the new librarian ready for the position. So I don't want to talk a lot. Sarah, would you like to add more? And then the other people, if have any, kind of experience regarding this.
Hi, Jared. Thank you, Fatima. That is a really interesting question because it is a form of mentorship, but I've honestly never thought about it like that. It is definitely, in my mind, has been a training program, but it allows us to develop like this great, I hope great, in their perspective too, relationship with the librarians that are coming into the department, and it's a way of not only getting to know them better, but also getting to work with them on like our processes and procedures. So it is mentorship. I've never thought about that. So I really thank Fatima for pointing that out. But what I like about it is, especially if you have a new librarian coming into a new library role, and if they don't have a lot of practical experience, some of the librarians I've worked with have indicated that can be very intimidating. So when you get paired with someone who has been working in the field for a while, it's really nice because hopefully that trust does develop, as Mata talked about. And so if they have a question, they don't worry about it. They immediately approach. And that's one of the successes I've seen with the pairing program. And as part of that, I've also got to work with students in practicum programs, or I've gotten to work with students who haven't gotten their degrees yet through other programs. And to be honest, that is one of my favorite personal things to do, because I joke around that, I want to help build librarians, but it can be a very formalized process. Mata and I worked together to come up with the checklist. We paused it for a little while, but it's fixing to start up again because we have some new librarians hopefully coming in. But I think it can also be for people who have been 5-minute warning, for people who have been a librarian for a while, because every librarian in every type of library has different types of experiences. So I might have experience with something that Mata might not have experience with. And so it's also been worthwhile in that aspect too. But I noticed that Anderson has their hand up, so I want to make sure they get time to talk. But yeah, if you have any questions about it, Jared, please feel free to email Mata and I, and I'll be happy to kind of share with you some of the stuff we've done.
Thank you. Actually, I'll let you know before Anderson starts, my nickname is Mata. Everybody calls me Mata at the library. So, but my official name is Fatima. So yeah, thank you, Sarah. Thank you so much for everything.
Thanks, Mata.
Hi, I'll be pretty quick. So Sarah is my official mentor. Let me lower my hand. But I actually wanted to talk real quick about the mentor that I had when I was a library school graduate student, because I almost dropped out of grad school after my first semester, before I had that mentorship relationship. And it was really getting a job at my university's library as a graduate assistant and getting that mentorship that is why I stuck with it. Because if my second semester has been as rough as my first, I would probably be a locksmith today. But instead I'm a librarian, and I'm happy to be here. But it was really great. Earlier, somebody mentioned how good it is to have a librarian that looks like you as your mentor. Prior to going into academic librarianship, I had never been able to be out as a queer person in my workplace at all. And so I was paired with an openly gay librarian from Arkansas who lived in Texas, and having somebody like that kind of gave me the go ahead to be who I am in the workplace. And so I've been gaying it up, so to speak, ever since. And it was also incredibly valuable to have somebody who was queer in the South, just in general, who had been there longer and been out longer than I have, as kind of like a role model to be like, yes, you can, this is survivable, you can keep going. And I got a lot of really wonderful stories from like what it was like to be a gay librarian in the 90s that I'm going to be carrying with me forever. And so then by the time he got done with me, they handed me off to Sarah, and now she's continuing to build me up and make me more unstoppable. So
I traumatize Anderson on the daily. I'm very, very proud of it. Yeah.
yeah, this was a really good presentation, Mata. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing, Anderson. I really appreciate that. Okay. Any other kind of experiences? Any other stories?
I just have one more comment, Mata. You have done an amazing job. But
Thank you.
also, some of the best places I've seen, if you want like a professional mentor or you're looking for one, like Marcella discovered with the Black Caucus, and then TLA has a tall program that they pair you with someone also. Some of those relationships can be really rewarding. So if that's something that is also available as like through your professional organizations, that can be really cool.
Yeah, and thank you for mentioning that. The organization that I'm the official mentor for, APALA, if you Google it, APALA mentorship, they always have a link on their homepage that they just accept, request for being a mentor. And yeah, it is awesome because as I said, as I explained through the presentation, it has a lot of rewards. Yes. Any other thoughts? Any other stories? Regarding the, we have some other questions. For example, have you ever had a mentor that somebody talk about? Any other stories regarding that?
I
Please
hate to
share.
be the bearer of bad news, but we're actually out of time.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry,
This is
no,
not done.
it was amazing, and I really wish we had more time. But
Okay, okay.
I
Sorry
would like
about
to
that.
ask everybody to please check the survey link, leave your information there if you can, to just give some feedback. We'd all love to have that. And it was an amazing presentation. Thank you all
Thank
for
you so much.
joining. And
Thank you
if you
so
want to
much for
share some more
helping.
stories, please contact her.
Yeah,
It was
please. Oh,
good
let
for-
me just, yeah, it is my contact information. So if you'd like, you can just, yeah, we can set up another kind of workshop or presentation and talk about it.
Absolutely. Look forward to
Yes,
hearing
thank-
from you all again.
Yes.